Exponents. What do you mean by exponents? Suppose we are repeatedly multiplying a number. How many times? We can multiply it by 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, etc. Let us see what will happen, how we can express that. Okay, so I am choosing the number 5. Okay, 5, if I am multiplying this by 2 times, I can write this as 5 into 5. Okay, so this we can express as 5 square. 5 square means 5 into 5. If I am multiplying by 5 3 times, 5 into 5 into 5, how I can write this? 5 cube. Okay, like that. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. How can I write? 5 raised to 4. Okay. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. How many times I multiplied 5? 5 times. So, 5 raised to 5. Like that we can write. That means, in generally, if you are multiplying x into x into x into etc. up to n times, how I can write this? X raised to n. All the numbers we can express like this. All the numbers we can multiply. How many times we are multiplying? If we are multiplying a number by n times, how we can write? If x is a number, x raised to n. So this is the exponential form. Okay, x raised to n. This is the exponential form. So here x is called base of this and n is called exponent. Okay, here x is called the base and n is called the exponent. One more name is there for this exponent, that is power. We will say x raised to the power n, like that we will say. Otherwise, one more name is there for this n, that is index. Exponent, power, index, all are same itself. Okay, and we can read this as x raised to the power n, x raised to n, like that we will write. Okay, so from 2 onwards, so if we are multiplying 5 only one time, how we can write this one? 5 raised to 1, isn't it? If we are multiplying, if 5 raised to 0, what will happen? 5 raised to 0. The value will be 1. 5 raised to 0, the value will be 1. Then what will be 5 raised to minus 1? If negative powers came, what will happen? Negative integer as a power, what will happen? How we can write this one? 5 raised to minus 1, that we can write as 1 by 5. Okay, 5 raised to minus 2, how we can write? 1 by 5 into 5, like that it will come. Okay, 5 raised to minus 2 means how we can write? 1 by 5 square, isn't it? So, this will be 1 by 5 into 5, like that it will go. Like that, 5 raised to minus 3, we can write as 1 by 5 cube. That's equal to 1 by 5 into 5 into 5. Like that it will come. Next, 5 raised to minus 4 means 1 by 5 raised to 4. It means 1 by 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Like that you will get. So, in this year we are learning the exponents with negative powers also. Okay. So, 5 raised to minus 1, how we wrote? 1 by 5. Reciprocal it will become. Okay. So, 5 raised to minus 2, 1 by 5 square. Then only the exponent will become 0. If we are writing the reciprocal, we will get the power positive integer. So, like this we will get. 5 raised to minus 3 means 1 by 5 cube. So 1 by 5 into 5 into 5. Next 5 raised to minus 4. How we can write 1 by 5 raised to 4. So that's equal to 1 by 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Hope this one is clear. If we are multiplying 5 raised to 0 value 1, 5 raised to 1 5, 5 square, 5 into 5, 5 cube, 5 into 5 into 5, 5 raised to 4, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, 5 raised to 5, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, like that it will come. So if we are multiplying a number n times, we can express that as x raised to n, whereas x is the base and n is the exponent. Like that, negative integers, negative powers, 5 raised to minus 1 is equal to 1 by 5. 5 raised to minus 2 is equal to 1 by 5 square is equal to 1 by 5 into 5. Then like that, 5 raised to minus 3 is equal to 1 by 5 cube is equal to 1 by 5 into 5 into 5. Then 5 raised to negative 4 is equal to 1 by 5 raised to 4. That's equal to 1 by 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Hope up to this much is clear for all. Now this if we are generalizing. Suppose that instead of 5, any number can come. So generally, if we are taking the variable a to represent that number, then a raised to minus 1 will get us 1 by a, isn't it? If we can choose any number instead of this 5. 1, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, any one it can be. Okay. So instead of this 5, I am choosing a general number. Now a variable we choose a. Okay. So a raised to minus 1. How we can write 1 by a. So suppose that this will be equal to a raised to minus 2. So this will be 1 by a square. A raised to minus 3 means 1 by a cube. Like that it will go. Okay. So that means how we can express a raised to minus 5 is equal to 1 by a raised to 5. Okay. What is the meaning of this 1 by a raised to 5? 1 by a into a into a into a into a. In the denominator, 5 times we have to multiply that a. Then a raised to minus 4 is equal to 1 by, what will be 1 by a raised to 4. That's equal to 1 by a into a into a into a. A raised to minus 3, 1 by a cube. So that's equal to 1 by a into a into a. Okay. Now a raised to minus 2 is equal to 1 by a square. So that's equal to 1 by a into a. Like that we are getting. Now a raised to minus 1 is equal to 1 by a. Okay, only one time. So need to take the product. Okay, this much we got. Now what will be the reverse? That also we have to learn. Suppose that 1 by a raised to minus 1. How we can write? How we can change this into positive exponent? This we can write as a. Okay. 1 by a raised to minus 2 is the same as a square. 1 by a raised to minus 3 is the same as a cube. 1 by a raised to minus 4 is the same as a raised to 4. 1 by a raised to minus 5 is the same as a raised to 5. 1 by a raised to minus 6 is the same as a raised to 6. How to change a negative exponent into a positive exponent is clear for you. A raised to minus 1 means 1 by a. Here the power of a is positive. and a raised to minus 2 is 1 by a square. A raised to minus 3 is 1 by a cube, like, and so on, like that it will go. Like that, 1 by a raised to minus 1. In the denominator, negative exponent came. So in that case, how we can write 1 by a raised to minus 1 is equal to a. And 1 by a raised to minus 2 is equal to a square. Like that, 1 by a raised to minus 3, a cube. 1 by a raised to minus 4, a raised to 4. 1 by a raised to minus 5, a raised to 5. 1 by a raised to minus 6, a raised to 6. Hope this one is clear. How to express the negative exponent in terms of positive exponent. How it will become the reciprocal. Now one important result that you have to learn in between. Here a raised to minus 1 you know, a raised to 1 you know, in between a raised to 0 will come, isn't it? A raised to 0, in between you will get a raised to 0. What is the value of a raised to 0? The value of a raised to 0 is always 1. Okay, a raised to 0, what is the value? It's always 1. So this much is very clear for you. Next we will see the laws of exponent. To solve problems including these exponents, we will use some laws, okay, that we will see one by one. So first one, product law. What do you mean by product law? Product law says that laws of exponents. First one, product law. A raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. That is a product law. That means if the base is same, to multiply that two exponents, we have to add the powers. Okay, let us see the example. 2 cube multiplied by 2 square. How we can find out the answer? Base is same here. So as per the rule, what we have to do? We have to add the power. So 2 raised to 3 plus 2. So 2 raised to 5 is the answer. Okay, like that 7 raised to 9 multiplied by 7 raised to 2. Base is same here. So how to find out the product? 7 raised to 9 plus 2. Add the power. So this will be equal to 7 raised to 11. Okay. So 7 raised to minus 6 multiplied by 7 raised to 4. How we can do? Base is same. Add the powers. You know how to add integers. Negative integers is the no problem. You know how to add. So this will be equal to 7 raised to minus 6 plus 4. We are able to add the power. So this will be 7 raised to minus 2. So what will be the answer? 1 by 7 square. 7 raised to minus 2. How we can write it? 1 by 7 square. Hope this law is clear. Okay, so a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Next one, quotient law. Quotient law says that a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to, two answers are there. Because here powers you can see m and n. In some cases m may be greater than n. In some other cases n may be greater than m. Both the case may exist. So what will be the answer if m greater than n? If m is greater than n, the answer is given by a raised to m minus n, provided m greater than n. Suppose that n is greater than m, then the answer will be 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay. provided n greater than m. So what is the quotient law? A raised to m by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n if m greater than n. 1 by a raised to n minus m if n greater than m. Okay, let us see the example. 5 square divided by 5. Here power is not there means we can choose that as 1. So here which is bigger? This 2 is bigger than 1. So which result we have to apply? First result. So this will be equal to 5 raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to 5. Okay. Next question. Next example we will see 5 raised to 7 divided by 5 square. Again, which one is bigger? This 7 is bigger, isn't it? Than 2. 7 is bigger than 2. So how we can, which result we can? First result itself we can, a raised to m minus n. So 5 raised to 7 minus 2. So that's equal to 5 raised to 5. Okay. Then in one next case we will see 8 raised to 8 divided by 8 raised to 6. Here again which one is bigger? 8 is bigger than this 6. So how we can, which result? First result itself. So 8 raised to 8 minus 6. So that's equal to 8 square. Hope how to apply this one is clear for all. A raised to m by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n if m is greater than n. M means the power of the numerator. If power of the numerator is bigger, like this we will apply the result. Now next case, one more case is the what they said. If the power of the denominator is big, we have to apply 1 by a raised to n minus m. So let us see the example. 2 square divided by 2 raised to 4. Here power of the denominator is bigger than the power of the numerator. In this case we have to apply the second result. So how? 1 by a raised to n minus m. A here it is 2. N means 4 minus 2. So that's equal to 1 by 2 square. Next, one more example we will see. 7 raised to 5 divided by 7 raised to 8. Okay, so here look, power of the denominator is bigger than power of the numerator. In other words, the exponent in the denominator is bigger than the exponent in the numerator. So, which rule we have to this? A raised to m by a raised to n is equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. This we have to apply where n greater than m. So, this will be equal to 1 by 7 raised to 8 minus 5. So, this will be equal to 1 by 7 cube. Hope the quotient law is clear for all. Third law, power law. Okay, which one? Power law. Third law, power law. Power law says that if a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to, a is a variable, m is another, any number we can choose for m and any number we can choose for n. Okay, a also we can choose any number. So a raised to m the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m n. Okay, that is a power law. What do you mean by power law? A raised to m the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. Example we will see 2 raised to 3 the whole raised to 3. 2 raised to 3 the whole raised to 3. Which form? A raised to m the whole raised to n form. So what we can do? A raised to mn. That means 2 raised to 3 into 3. So how much you will get? 2 raised to 9. Okay, like that. Next example. 5 square the whole raised to 7. So this will be a raised to m the whole raised to n. So that's equal to a raised to mn now. So here 2 into 7. So 5 raised to 14. Okay. Next example. 7 raised to 6 whole raised to 7. 7 raised to 6 whole raised to 7. A raised to m all raised to n form. Okay, so we can apply this one. So this will be equal to 7 raised to 6 into 7. That's equal to 7 raised to 42. Okay, now let us check the same law for negative numbers. So negative 2 the whole raised to 4. Negative 2 raised to 4 the whole raised to 2. Okay, so this will be equal to negative 2 the whole raised to 4 into 2. So that's equal to negative 2 raised to 8. Next example. If exponent is a negative number, how we will do? So 4 raised to negative 2 the whole raised to 3. So this also forms same itself. Same rule we can apply. 4 raised to minus 2 into 3. Okay, so this will be equal to 4 raised to minus 6. Okay, now let us check the same rule for fractional numbers. So 1 by 2 raised to 3 the whole raised to 5. How we can do? Form itself, but here a is 1 by 2, that much only. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 raised to 3 into 5. So that's equal to 1 by 2 raised to 15. Okay, one more fractional number we will look. Negative 7 by 14 whole raised to 7 the whole raised to 5. So this is equal to negative 7 by 14 the whole raised to 7 into 5. So that's equal to negative 7 by 14 the whole raised to 35. Hope this law is clear for all. A raised to m multiplied by b raised to m. Here what you see, base different but the exponent same. In this case, you can write this as a into b the whole raised to m. Like that. A raised to m by b raised to m. Here again, exponent same, base different. So in this case, what we can do here, a divided by b the whole raised to m. These two results also you have to keep in your mind. So sometimes a into b the whole raised to m may give. So reverse also we can apply. How? A into b all raised to m is equal to a raised to m into b raised to m. Like that, a by b the whole raised to m means a raised to m by b raised to m. Okay, important result these two. These also we will apply in between to solve questions. Then next, a raised to 0 is equal to 1, that we know. Whatever may be the number, 2 raised to 0, 1, 3 raised to 0, 1, 4 raised to 0, 1, 6 raised to 0, 1. Whatever may be the number raised to 0, if the power is 0, if the exponent is 0, that number will be equal to 1. The value of that one will be 1. Okay. Then negative powers also we learned. A raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n. Like that, 1 by a raised to minus n is equal to a raised to n. These are the results that we learned along with the 3 laws. Very important one. Have to by heart, have to learn well. Now we will move to problems. First one, 3 raised to minus 1 multiplied by 9 raised to minus 1 divided by 3 raised to minus 2. So you can see negative powers over there that you can convert into positive. So which result we will apply? A raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n. That result we can apply over here. Okay, so what will happen to this? 3 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 3 multiplied by 9 raised to minus 1, 1 by 9, isn't it? Open the bracket, divided by 3 raised to minus 2. Apply that rule, how we can write? 1 by 3 square. Okay, now this is equal to this, we have to take the product, means multiply the numerator and multiply the denominator. So you will get 1 by 27 divided by 1 by 3 square means 1 by 9. Division. How to do? Take the reciprocal of the divisor and multiply. So this will be equal to 1 by 27 multiplied by 9 by 1. So how it will come? 1 by 3. Okay. Now the second question. Second question from the exercise. 3 raised to minus 1 multiplied by 4 raised to minus 1, open the bracket, divided by 6 raised to minus 1. Okay, this is the question. So again negative exponent you can see over here. Apply this result. So this will be equal to 3 raised to minus 1, 1 by 3 multiplied by 4 raised to minus 1, 1 by 4 divided by 6 raised to minus 1, 1 by 6. So that's equal to 1 by 12 divided by 1 by 6. So that's equal to 1 by 12 multiplied by 6 by 1. So that's equal to 1 by 2. Next question. 3 raised to minus 1 divided by 4 raised to minus 1 the whole square. So negative exponent you can see here. Using this rule we can change that into positive exponent. So here 3 raised to minus 1 we can write as 1 by 3 divided by 4 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 4 the whole square. Okay, so this will be equal to 1 by 3. How to divide this? Take the reciprocal of the divisor and multiply. So 4 by 1 the whole square. Okay, so that's equal to 1 into 4, 4. 4 divided by 3 the whole square you will get. That means 16 divided by 9, isn't it? So improper fraction. So you are able to convert this into a mixed fraction. So 1 7 by 9. 1 7 by 9 is the answer. Next question. 5 square minus 3 square multiplied by 2 by 3 the whole raised to minus 3. So here already positive exponents are no change. Here negative exponent. So that we have to convert into positive exponent first. So this in which form? 2 by 3. A by B the whole raised to m form, isn't it? What is the meaning? A raised to m divided by b raised to m. Like that we can write. So here 2 by 3 raised to minus 3 is equal to, how we can write as per this rule? 2 raised to minus 3 divided by 3 raised to minus 3. Okay, AB the whole raised to m means A raised to m by B raised to m. Okay, So like that 2 by 3 the whole raised to minus 3 means 2 raised to minus 3 divided by 3 raised to minus 3. Okay. Now what is 2 raised to minus 3? How we can convert that into exponential form? Positive exponential form. 2 raised to minus 3, apply this rule, this will be 1 by a raised to n. So 1 by 2 raised to 3, like that. Okay. One more rule we learned. What is that? 1 by a raised to minus n is equal to a raised to n. Like that we can convert this 3 raised to minus 3 into positive exponent. How? 1 by a raised to minus n is equal to a raised to n. That means 3 raised to minus 3 means 3 cube. Okay. So while we changing this into positive exponent, we will get 3 cube by 2 cube. Just apply the reverse of this. A raised to m by b raised to m is equal to a by b the whole raised to m. So like that here it will be 3 by 2 the whole raised to 3. Okay. Take the reciprocal. That much only. So this will become 5 square minus 3 square multiplied by 3 by 2 the whole cube. How that positive exponents came clear for all, I think. 2 by 3 the whole raised to minus 3. Applying this law we can write 2 raised to minus 3 by 3 raised to minus 3. Numerator 2 raised to minus 3. How we can change into positive? 1 by 2 cube. Like that denominator 1 by 3 raised to minus 3 is equal to 3 cube. Like that we will get it. Okay. So combining these two we will get 2 raised to minus 3 divided by 3 raised to minus 3 is equal to 3 cube divided by 2 cube. Like that we will get. Okay. So this is equal to 3 by 2 the whole cube. Like that we are getting. Okay, this one. Now 5 square. What is 5 square? We know 25 minus 3 square 9. Then 3 cube. How much? 27 divided by 2 cube 8 will come. So this will be equal to 16 into 27 by 8. So that will be equal to 54. Next question. 1 by 4 whole raised to minus 3 minus 1 by 3 the whole raised to minus 3 divided by 1 by 6 the whole raised to minus 3. So first 1 by 4 the whole raised to minus 3. This we have to convert into positive exponent. So 1 by 4 the whole raised to minus 3. We can apply this a by b the whole raised to m is equal to a raised to m by b raised to m. So this will be equal to 1 raised to minus 3 divided by 4 raised to minus 3. Now apply this result. A raised to minus n 1 by a raised to n. 1 by a raised to minus n is equal to a raised to n. So this will become 4 cube divided by 1 cube. Isn't it? 1 raised to minus 3 is equal to 1 by 1 cube. 1 by 4 raised to minus 3 is equal to 4 cube. Combining these two, how we will get? 4 cube by 1 cube. Okay. So this will become 4 by 1 the whole cube. How? Reverse of this result you can apply here. A raised to m by b raised to m is equal to a by b the whole raised to m. So like that this will be 4 by 1 the whole cube. Okay. So this one we got like that. Next one. 1 by 3 the whole raised to minus 3. Applying this result, how we can write? 1 raised to minus 3 divided by 3 raised to minus 3. Now apply these two results. So here this will be 3 by 1 the whole cube. Okay, so this will become 3 by 1 the whole cube divided by this one 1 by 6 the whole raised to minus 1, like this itself now. So this will be 6 by 1 the whole cube. Okay. Now What is 4 cube? 64 minus 3 cube 27 divided by 6 cube 216. Okay. So this will be equal to 64 minus 27, 37 divided by 260. Divided by, we can write as 37 upon 260. That itself the answer, because 37 is a prime number. And we cannot reduce 37 from 216. So this is a reduced form and this is the answer. Next question. Negative 3 by 4 the whole raised to minus 2 the whole square. Okay. So first here which law we have to apply? Power law. A raised to n the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. So like that here this will be minus 3 by 4 the whole raised to minus 2 into 2 will come. That means minus 4. Okay, we applied this rule over here. So minus 2 into 2 minus 4. Now which rule we have to apply? A by b the whole raised to m is equal to a raised to m by b raised to m. So this will become minus 3 raised to minus 4 divided by 4 raised to minus 4. Now this negative exponent you have to convert into positive exponent. So this will become 4 raised to 4 divided by minus 3 raised to 4. Okay. Now what is a 4 raised to 4? 4 raised to 4. 256 divided by 3 minus 3 raised to 4. Minus 3 raised to 4 means minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. So that will be equal to 81. So this you will get as 313 by 81. Next question. If 1125 is equal to 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n, find m and n. Okay. So what is given there? 1125 is equal to 3 raised to m multiplied by 5 raised to n. So first you have to factorize this one, prime factorization. So like this you will get, first choose 3, 375, then again 3, like this till 1 you have to do, you know how to do prime factorization. So this 1125 you can write as 3, how many times? 2 times. 3 into 3 multiplied by 5, how many times? 3 times. 5 into 5 into 5. So that's equal to 3 square multiplied by 5 cube. Okay. So these two you compare now. 1125 is equal to 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n. Here 3 square into 5 cube. Comparing, what will be the value of m? M is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. Next question. Find x if 9 into 3 raised to x is equal to 27 raised to 2x minus 3. So here this 9 into 3 raised to x is given as 27 raised to 2x minus 3. Okay, so 9 we can write as 3 square multiplied by 3 raised to x is equal to 27 we can write as 3 cube. The whole raised to 2x minus 3. Okay, now a raised to m into a raised to n format. What is the answer? A raised to m plus n. So here this will be 3 raised to 2 plus x is equal to, this is a raised to m into whole raised to n form. Okay, what is the answer? A raised to mn. So 3 raised to 3 into 2x minus 3. Here you see base is same. So you are able to equate the powers. So 2 plus x is equal to 3 into 2x minus 3. So 2 plus x is equal to 6x minus 9 will come. So you got a linear equation in one variable, solve for x. So 6x minus x is equal to 2 plus 9 will come. So 5x is equal to 11. X is equal to 11 by 5. So that's equal to 2, 1 by 5. That is the value of x.